Morning, Freeze.
How you doing today?
Good.
Good. Well, have you ever drawn anything that you really think was something special that you made?
Yes.
What did you draw that you really liked?
I drew a giant.
Oh, a giant. Wow.
You know, I really like all of my grandkids' art and all children's art. And we have a picture we want to show you here today. You recognize those people?
No.
That's me and your grandma.
One of your cousins made this. So there we go. Look at that artwork.
And I think that's a beautiful picture. Really like that.
That's by a 5-year-old, so that's pretty good.
You know, everything that God has made is beautiful and has a purpose. We have to learn that God made us for a purpose too, and He made each of us beautiful in our own way. I have a book here. I want to read something to you, a little story, short story called Created to Shine. And it talks about a special star. Have you ever heard of the star named Pollux?
No.
Well, that's a funny sounding name for a very bright star. That star is more than 33 light years away from the Earth. Do you know how far away a light year is? 1 light year?
As far as light can go in a year.
Right. And you know what? In 1 light year, that's 6 trillion miles. Wow, that's far.
So Pollux is 33 light years away. So that's 33 times 6.
Wow. Trillion.
This star is called a red giant. It's a giant because it's so huge. It's 10 times bigger than our sun. And it even has its own planet orbiting around it. It's red because it's slowly burning itself up, giving off a reddish orange light. But Pollux is perhaps best known for the way it shines, more than 30 times brighter than our own sun.
Wow. 30 times.
For thousands of years, sailors have used this bright, shining star to guide them. God created Pollux to shine. It doesn't quite shine the same way as the moon or the sun, but it's still beautiful in its own way, just like everything God created, especially you. Now, there may be something about yourself that you don't like very well. Maybe when you look in the mirror, there's something you wish was a little different. Do you ever think about that sometimes?
Sometimes.
I remember thinking that too when I was a teenager. But I've grown to understand that God made me in a special way that only I can fill that need and fulfill God's plan for my life and for others. So I've learned that God made me very special in a special way, and He's made you very special in a special way too. Try to think of it like this. God created you on purpose. He made you just the way He wanted you, from your head all the way down to your toes.
Wow.
And when He saw you, He stepped back and said, "That's beautiful."
And there's a verse in Psalm 139 that says, in verse 14, I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And we are. God has made us fearfully and wonderfully. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well.
So God made you beautiful just like He made Pollux, and He made you to shine just the way you are.